are going to start this lesson number 2, the wise caliph. Yesterday I delivered lecture about it and its story. The wise caliph, Caliph Harun Rashid, was known and respected for his justice and wisdom. The Caliph Harun Rashid was known and respected for his justice and wisdom. Yesterday I told you it is a sentence related to testifies. The lesson starts from this line. Now the people, it will be the improvise, the people knew and respected Caliph Harun Rashid for his justice and wisdom. Because there is wars to be were which is known and respected. Wars that to be were past tense, that is why its improvise will be in simple past tense. I am going to explain it as its improvise. The people, we have to write down artificial subject, the people knew and respected the Caliph Harun Rashid for his justice and wisdom. And you know about the justice and wisdom are known as abstract nouns because they have no physical appearance or existence. The story is related to a beautiful white horse. Two men were fighting over beautiful white horse. One was the beggar and second was the well-to-do rich man. He was looking a good citizen in appearance. Now here is the one question. There is the exercise of. Here is the question number 3. Question number 4. Sorry. What was the dispute between the rich man and the beggar? The story is about it. The rich man once upon a time was coming to the city gate riding horse and a carriage. He saw the beggar who was lame. He was limping along the road. He saw the beggar is limping along the road. Whenever beggar saw that somebody is coming towards on horse, he motioned and stopped him. He requested to the rich man that, sir, please give me the lift up to the city gate. The rich man gave him lift. He pulled up the beggar behind his horse and they started off towards the city gate. When they reached the city gate, now the rich man told the beggar that you should get down from my horse. We have reached city gate. Beggar refused to get down because he said, why should I get down? This horse belongs to me. The rich man was puzzled and surprised. That what are you talking, man? This horse belongs to me. I gave you lift and I had pity on you. You were lame. That is why I pulled you up my horse and gave you right to the city gate. You requested me. Now you are claiming that this horse belongs to you, but this horse belongs to me. So this was the dispute. And this dispute was brought by Qazi to the Caliph. The Caliph was running court. He was holding the court. The Caliph ordered both persons come forward and said, the rich man, first you come. What you have to say, just tell your story. The rich man told the story as I told you, the same story. Now it was turn of the beggar. The beggar also told the same story. Sir, I was going to the city gate on my horse and the rich man was walking along the road. He saw me and he requested me to give the lift and I gave him lift. When we reached the city gate, he refused to get down. So sir, this horse belongs to me. And he said to me, no one will believe you that how a beggar like me can afford such a beautiful white horse. But you know, sir, whatever I beg, whatever I earn through my begging, I spend on this beautiful horse. That is why this horse belongs to me. The Qazi said to the rich man, the Qazi said to the Caliph, sir, you are wise in justice. I am certain that you will pronounce a just decision. Just decision means exact decision. Just decision means exact decision. तुम्हारे को सही फैसला बनाने में यकीन है काजी के खलीफे के. The Caliph ordered the rich man that come forward and place your hand on the beautiful white horse. Whenever rich man placed his hand on the beautiful white horse neighed with pleasure. The Caliph felt that the horse belongs to rich man because the touch of rich man's hand horse liked too much. Now it was the turn of the beggar. The caliph ordered the beggar that you should come forward and place your hand on the horse. That whenever beggar touched it, the horse snorted and made a noise with anger. Snorted in it. It showed that the touch of the beggar's hand, the horse did not like. That is why, being wise and clever, the caliph knew at once that this horse belongs to rich man, and he ordered that this horse belongs to rich man and gave the horse to its master. So in this way, it was the decision made by clever decision made by the and fair decision made by the caliph and the audience and the people who were in court. They started clapping, and the caliph ordered beggar that you deserve severe punishment. You wanted to rob a good citizen. You must be punished. But the beggar protested, sir, pardon me, I made a mistake and I accept, I wanted to rob this good citizen. Now I beg pardon before him. And the rich man was readily, and he pardoned the beggar, and he gave him the handful of golden coins as a reward. So, इन तरीके से ये कहानी हुई। ये एंड दी थे। मां कल भी कहानी बताया हो, कल लेकर भी दिनो हो, किसी के दो लेकर कहानी न बोलो, वो लेकर न बोलो, तो वो एकरो ऑनलाइन प्रोसेस न हो, पर एकरो असां रिकॉर्डेड कयो से, ऐं वो डीवीडी हिसाब सां तमाम घणो काफ़ी लेंथी हुयो, तंहिंजे करे फॉरवर्ड न करे सघियासीं। हाणे ही लाइव सेशन आहे, तव्हां ॾिसी सघो था। ऐं इहा हिकिड़ी स्टोरी मां नटशेल में तव्हांखे ॿुधायां। हाणे मां हिन लेसन सां the related point to the lesson of grammar I am going to explain. Here the sentence, O leader of faithful. In your textbook you will find O leader of faithful. Here is the mark of exclamation. That is why it is known as exclamatory phrase, and we can say interjectional phrase as well. ए सतई द अलम बरदार यो एकड़ो यानी एकड़ो इंटरजेक्शनल फ्रेज ऐं एक्सक्लेमेटरी फ्रेज आहे। इन खां पोइ ॿियो सेंटेंस आहे नाउ बी ऑफ। इन सेंटेंस में आहे रिचमैन जे डायलॉग में नाउ बी ऑफ माना हाणे टरी वञे था, हलियो वञे था। बी ऑफ ओ न बोले तव्हांखे ख़बर आहे प्रेपोजिशन पर हिते एडवर्ब आहे। छो जो बी खे बी फर्स्ट फॉर्म आहे, बी खे एडवर्ब मॉडिफाई थो करे, हिन खां पोइ नाउन कोन्हे को। जेकॾहिं नाउन हुजे त पोइ इहो असांजो प्रेपोजिशन थी वञे। हाणे त कई वई। Don't mention it to anyone. तव्हांजे टेक्स्ट में you will find this sentence in your textbook. Don't mention it to anyone. If you do, nobody is going to believe you. केसां ज़िक्र न करना। इन जो बेगर चवे तो सही, इन रिच में मूंखे चयो केसां इन जो ज़िक्र न कजा। जेकॾहिं तूं कंदे को बि माण्हू तूं ते यकीन न कंदो। ही स्ट्रक्चर आहे सेंटेंस जो if you do प्रेजेंट टेंस में if क्लास nobody is going to believe you। इहो फ्यूचर टेंस खे मॉडिफाई थो करे। स्ट्रक्चर आहे तव्हां सभई यादि रखंदो is am plus going to and first form of verb, यानी verb जेको हूंदो उहो first form हूंदो। इहो स्ट्रक्चर असांखे शर्त ऐं will जी माना ॾींदो आहे। All of you must keep this point in your mind that whenever is am plus going to and first form comes in a sentence, you must be aware about it that this sentence belongs to future tense, simple future tense. That is why here is the in your textbook, if you do simple present tense, nobody is going to believe you. This sentence belongs to present conditional tense. ये जो present conditional tense सां ताल्लुक़ थो रखे। तव्हांखे ख़बर आहे त present conditional tense में पहिरियों जेको if वारो क्लास आहे उहो simple present tense में हूंदो आहे ऐं ॿियो जेको आहे simple future tense में हूंदो आहे। तंहिंजे करे nobody is going to believe you स्ट्रक्चर आहे माना मतिलबु nobody will believe you. It means nobody will believe you if you do। जेकॾहिं तव्हां ज़िक्र कंदो हिन सां कनेक्टेड आहे don't mention it to anyone। जेकॾहिं तव्हां ज़िक्र कंदो फ्यूचर जी माना ॾींदो, छो जो ही प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल ऐं फ्यूचर कंडीशनल सम्झो वेंदो आहे। जेकॾहिं तव्हां ज़िक्र कंदो केरु बि तव्हां ते यकीन न कंदो nobody is going to believe you means nobody will believe you। हाणे असां अचूं था ही प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल टेंस आहे। हाणे असां जेकॾहिं हिन खे पास्ट कंडीशनल में कंदासीं पर पहिरीं प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल जो मां तव्हांखे ॿियो एग्जाम्पल बि ॾेई सघां थो। if you work hard you will pass examination। if you work hard you will pass examination। so you will pass a simple future tense, if you work hard present simple tense। इनके असां छा चवंदासीं इन सॼे सेंटेंस खे कहिड़े टेंस सां वापसि आहे प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल सां कि कहिड़े क़िस्म जो सेंटेंस आहे प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल जो सेंटेंस आहे ऐं हिनखे फ्यूचर कंडीशनल बि चवंदा हिन जे करे छाकाणि जो ॿई मीनिंग्स फ्यूचर में थींदियूं इफ यू वर्क हार्ड माना जेकॾहिं तव्हां महिनत कंदव माना ते फोकस कंदव जेकॾहिं तव्हां महिनत कंदव त तव्हां इम्तिहान पास कंदव हाणे हीअं बि थी सघे थो इफ यू वर्क हार्ड यू आर गोइंग टू पास एग्जामिनेशन you are going to pass exam. The same structure as what nobody is going to believe you. You are going to pass exam. हाणे असां चऊं था ही त प्रेजेंट कंडीशनल थी वियो हिते ई असां जेकॾहिं पास्ट कंडीशनल देखंदासीं if you worked hard हिनखे तव्हां फोकस कंदो सेकंड फॉर्म रखंदासीं पहिरियों सेंटेंस सिंपल पास्ट टेंस में कामा ॾेई you would pass exam would सां तव्हांखे फर्स्ट फॉर्म रखणो पवंदो सेकंड फॉर्म न ही हाणे पास्ट में थी वियो you would pass exam हाणे असां जेकॾहिं मां तव्हांखे चवां त हिनखे हिन तरीक़े सां is am are going to वारे तरीक़े में कन्वर्ट कयो त कीअं थींदो पोइ वरी तव्हांखे ध्यान में रखणो पवंदो त was were प्लस going to ऐं verb फर्स्ट फॉर्म वारो फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ verb इन जो मतलब आहे would ऐं should इहो मीनिंग ॾींदो would ऐं should जो मतलब त will ऐं shall जी माज़ी is am are going to जॾहिं will ऐं shall तो ॾे माना त was were plus going to first form of verb would ऐं should जी माना ॾींदो तंहिंजे करे असां हिनखे हिते कीअं कन्वर्ट कंदासीं you were going to pass exam you were going to pass exam अहिड़े तरीक़े सां बाबा हीअ सम्झ थी वियो हाणे असां चऊं था लेट द बेगर डू इट फर्स्ट फ़क़ीर खे पहिरियों हथु लाहिणु ॾियो पहिरियों इहो कमु करणु ॾियो घोड़े खे हथु लाहिणु ॾियो लेट द बेगर डू इट फर्स्ट हिनजी पेश वाइज़ कीअं कयूं लेट सां आहे लेट वारो जुमिलो हीउ जेको आहे लेट वारो सेंटेंस सम्झो वेंदो आहे ऐं इनडायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस कहिड़ो हूंदो आहे इनडायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस डायरेक्ट सेंटेंस इम्परेटिव ईअं हूंदी आहे डू इट फर्स्ट स्टैंड अप सिट डाउन इहो डायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस आहे take tea do this work इहो डायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस आहे हाणे असां इनडायरेक्ट कीअं कंदा लेट मी टेक टी मूंखे चांहि पीअणु ॾियो लेट सां इस्तेमालु थींदो स्टार्ट थींदो लेट मी टेक टी इनडायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव लेट द बेगर डू इट फर्स्ट पहिरियों फ़क़ीर खे करणु ॾियो कमु त इहो इनडायरेक्ट इम्परेटिव आहे हाणे हिन जी पेश वाइज़ थींदी आहे लेट तव्हां सेम रखो हिते ऑब्जेक्ट इहो लेट आहे लेट इट रखो ऐं पोइ do जो be done do सां be मिलाए done first let it be done first by the beggar इन जी पेश वाइज़ कहिड़े तरीक़े सां थींदी जेकॾहिं असां हीअं कयूं सपोज let me take tea त इन जी पेश वाइज़ let तव्हां साॻियो ई रखंदव टी अॻियां खणी ईंदव let tea ऑब्जेक्ट अॻियां खणी आया सब्जेक्ट जा त let tea पोइ टेक जो बी टेकन थर्ड फॉर्म हिन में डब्ल्यू वर्ब्स यूज़ न थींदा सिर्फ़ु बी थींदो ऐं थर्ड फॉर्म रखिबो आहे मेन वर्ब जो लेट टी बी टेकन बाय मी कहिड़े तरीक़े सां इस्तेमालु कंदा ॿियो इहा ॻाल्हि ज़हन में रखंदो त लेट खां पोइ हमेशह सब्जेक्ट केस न रखिजे ऑब्जेक्ट केस रखिबी आहे लेट मी लेट आहे ग़लति थी वेंदो ॾिसो हाणे असां अहिड़े तरीक़े सां लिखां थो हेॾे लेट यू and her play again हाणे यू जेको आहे हिते ऑब्जेक्ट केस आहे छो जो यू जी सब्जेक्ट केस साॻी आहे घणा माण्हू हिते कंफ्यूज़ थींदा त लेट खां पोइ यू रखियल आहे ऐं असां शी रखूं जेकॾहिं तव्हां हिते शी रखंदव त ग़लति थी वेंदो हे ग़लति आहे हर रखंदासीं छो लेट ऑलवेज इज यूज़्ड विथ ऑब्जेक्ट केस बट नॉट सब्जेक्ट केस दिस पॉइंट मस्ट बी रिमेंबर्ड ऑब्जेक्ट केस सां इस्तेमालु थींदी आहे लेट सब्जेक्ट केस सां न थींदी आहे नाउ दिस वाज द ग्रामर सेक्शन नाउ हियर इज द एक्सरसाइज रिलेटेड टू क्वेश्चंस these questions must be remembered by you what was the known and respected for the Caliph Harun Rashid ये सवाल है या what was the Caliph Harun Rashid known and respected for the Caliph Harun Rashid answer I am going to tell you answer the Caliph Harun Rashid was known and respected for his justice and wisdom I repeat once again the Caliph Harun Rashid was known and respected for his justice and wisdom Number 2, why did he go through the streets of Baghdad at night? He Baghdad में रात जो घिटन में छो वेंदो हुयो खलीफो. The Caliph Harun Rashid went through the streets of Baghdad at night in order to mingle with the common people, in order to gain first hand knowledge of their difficulties and problems. बाबा रात जो इन्हें करे वेंदो हुयो त जीअं आम माण्हुनि सां मिले ऐं उन्हनि जो पे तुरत जल्दीअ में उन्हनि जा मसला मुश्किलातूं उन्हनि जी पुछी सघे मालूम करे सघे. मां रिपीट थो कयां, the Caliph Harun Rashid went through the streets of Baghdad for mingling the common people, for meeting the common people in order to gain their first hand knowledge about the difficulties and problems. Number 3, what did the Qadi say to the Caliph? The Qadi said to the Caliph, O leader of faithful, I have brought before you a dispute. These two men, the beggar and the rich man, are fighting over this beautiful white horse. I am certain you will pronounce a just decision with your wisdom and knowledge. And number 4, what was the dispute between the rich man and the beggar? The dispute between the rich man and the beggar was that they were fighting over a white beautiful horse. The dispute was between the rich man and the beggar that they were fighting over the beautiful white horse. Each one of them claims and swears that horse belongs to him. Number 5, what did the rich man tell the Caliph? You may explain करें initially. The rich man told the Caliph that, sir, I was riding on my horse to the city gate. I saw this beggar was limping along the road. He turned and motioned me and requested me to give him a lift, and I gave him a lift. And when we reached the city gate, I said to him, we have reached the city gate, just get down from my horse. He refused to get down from my horse. This is the story all about it. So from today we sum up here and hope you will get me properly, and inshallah see you again in the next lecture. Okay, goodbye.